They will say, as much as in me strength is, I have done them dishonour well away. Though I am not the first that did amiss, what help is that in taking blame away? But since I see there is no better way, and that it is too late for me to rue, to Diomede at least I will be true. But Troilus, since no better to do I may, and since we thus are parted, you and I, yet I pray God to give you each good day, as to the noblest man truly that ever I saw, who served faithfully, and who best can his lady's honour keep. And with those words she began to weep. And for certain I will hate you never, and friends love that you shall have from me, and my good word, though I live forever. And truly I would sorry be to see you in adversity, and guiltless you I well know I leave, but all will pass, and so I take my leave. But truly how long it was before she forsook him for this Diomede, no author tells of that, I am sure. Let every one now of their books take heed, they shall no statement of it find indeed, for though he began to woo her at once, before he won her more was to be done. Nor do I wish this foolish woman to chide more than the story will describe. Her name, alas, is published so wide, that for her guilt it ought to suffice. And if I might excuse her in any wise, since she was so sorry for her untruth, well, I would excuse her still from ruth. This Troilus, as before I have told, passed the time so as best he might, but often his heart was hot and cold, and especially on that very 9th night, when on the morrow she had promised to write to come to him again. God knows little rest had he that night, he wished not to be sleep's guest. The laurel-crowned Phoebus with his heat began on his upward course as he went, to warm the eastern sea's waves wet, and Nisus' daughter sang with fresh intent, when Troilus for his Pandarus sent, and on the walls of the town they waited, to see if they could see aught of Cressida. Till it was noon they stood there to see who came there, and every one that might have come from afar, they said that it was she, until they could see them aright. Now their hearts were dull, now they were light, and thus deceived they stood and stared after nothing, this Troilus and Pander.